Hello everyone, Von Marie here, and thank you for joining me on my channel today. So I'm so excited for the box of the month. It's March, yay! So let's get started, and I'm so excited when I get these boxes, and I know you are too. It's so exciting, and let's open up this package. So lots of goodies in here. So I'm going to first go over what you get in here, and then we will do a project towards the end. So this is a longer video, and I was going to do these two videos separate, but I decided to put it together. So look at these beautiful A2 card fronts. You get a sampling of the card fronts. And I just love these bunnies, and I love spring. Isn't it so exciting? Yay! And I love these colors. They are gorgeous. I love blues and pinks, pastel colors. And you can just put this on a card base with a sentiment, and you are good to go. Perfect to get these cards off in the mail, and so great. And here is the paper pad, one of them, Hoppy Little Moments. It's 12 designs, 6 by 6 papers. You get ephemera, spring and bloom paper pad, again 12 designs. And I love that you can use the cover. I love to use the cover. And you get some ephemera here also. And look at this beautiful stamp set. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love that panda. And you get so many beautiful sentiments, and I will put everything in the description down below for you, although you can only get the stamps usually in the box of the month here. I think you can buy the A2 card fronts and the paper pads separately sometimes, or maybe an ephemera pack. So I highly recommend you get this box of the month so you don't miss out on this cuteness. Look at those cute chicks in the cup. I love every single image in here. I love the girl holding the tulips too, and the girl with the bunny. The back of them is just darling. I love all of these sentiments. This sentiment stamp set and images is just right up my alley. I love sentiments so much, and I am so excited for this box of the month. So let's get started opening the paper. So I love every single design in here. Look at these eggs, it's so pretty. And you get some like, they're not stripes, but they're like, I don't know what they are, curvy stripes. I don't know what you would call them. I can't think of the name. And I love this paper so much. I am actually going to use that paper, but not for this video. That one too, oh my gosh, I love the polka dots too. So I love that you don't have to decide what paper to go with what. Just use one sheet and use both sides. So easy. And that one is really pretty too. I love those colors together. And it kind of reminds me of like Jello. I got an extra strip, so I don't know what that's from, but yay. I'm all for scraps here, so yay. And look how gorgeous this one is. It's so pretty. So I love the happy little moments here. And next we're going to look at some ephemera. So this one is a little, let me see, not Little Spring Friends. That one's up above. I have a couple of pieces of my supplies above on my desk, so I can't really see what it is, but I will have it in the description. I think it's called, let me see. Anyways, let me grab those really quick. Oops. Okay, so sorry, I went away from my camera. So we have ephemera here, and just look at how pretty that girl is. And I love that bunny with the balloons, and the books and the bunny is just so great. And I love the plants and just everything in these packages of ephemera is just amazing. The eggs, everything is just so cute. And so the hardest part is, what do I use for my card? So you want to use everything, right? I mean, so don't hoard it. I like to hoard, but yeah, we should just use as much as we can because it's so great and you get multiples. So why not? And so let's put that away. So now we have the little sweet friends here, or not little sweet friends. I think it is little spring friends. Yes. And oh my gosh, these little cuties, so cute. Every single one. That bear and so cute. And I love this cow, so great, and it matches. You can put it with the stamp set, which I will do later, and because I have 3 videos this month, so you will see lots of inspiration also from the design team. And don't forget that we have our challenge every month too. So you can participate and win a gift certificate to the Not Too Shabby shop. There's a mood board in colors, and I just love the challenge. So make sure and check the blog. If I remember, I'll put that blog link down below for you to check it out, because that way you can win there too. And then we have our monthly hops. So, and that is on the 10th of the month. So don't miss don't miss anything. Subscribe, get notified. You don't want to miss anything. You don't want to not win something. If you can try and win, that's great. So look at this tulips paper. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Isn't it pretty for Mother's Day too? Some of these papers are just really pretty for Mother's Day and for any time. It just makes you smile. The colors in the gingham, I just love the gingham. And Jamie will have videos too on her channel, so check those out as well. And a lot of us will have videos, so yes, lots of inspiration. And oh my god, isn't that pretty? You can just cut it and it's already, you can put your sentiment in the middle there. How about that, cutie? I am just having so much fun with all these critters. I love critters so much. So all of these, look at that one, reminds me of like coffee or tea. I just love it. I'm gonna have to go back and make a card with that one. So let's put that away now and put our ephemera away. I don't want to lose any pieces. And so that is our box of the month for March. Yay! So amazing. So, and you get your tea and you get some enamel dots too. So much greatness. So let's pick a A2 card front, and we're going to use that one. And I'm thinking a shaker card. And so let's make a quick shaker card with this card, and I'm going to use a scalloped circle die, and I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to, you can use the backing there, or you can use other pattern paper. Like I'm going to use other pattern paper for this card, and I think that will be really pretty with the pink in there, because I love this blue and pink combo, really pretty. So I'm going to use my tape runner and kind of just put some acetate on there. I have some acetate in my stash. You can use packaging or you can use vellum, whatever you have to make your shaker card. I think I have some more acetate in my stash that I had ordered a long time ago. So I am happy to use it for this card front, and I'm just going to cut a piece here because I don't need a full sheet for my covering of my shaker. So just a little bit there, and I'm barely going to make it, but I think I use a different piece later because I stamped on this paper and it's glossy and it didn't show very well. So I had to cut another piece out, which is okay because I'll just use the back of that paper that I messed up for another card. So I'm just using some foam strips. I think I got these foam strips a long time ago, or not a long time ago, but from a kit that I was subscribed to, so might as well use it. And I'm just going to kind of foam my foam tape, or like not foam, kind of just place my foam tape to go around my opening here. And I'm going to make it double. I'm going to double it up just so that my shaker bits can shake around better in when you double it up. And so I'm just using my tool and going to take that layer off so then I can double it here. And I'm also going to use that sentiment, one of those round sentiments I really, really love, and I wish I would have stamped it on my acetate before I put my foam tape, but that's okay because here's where I was going to stamp my sentiment on this paper, but it is glossy and I didn't use the right ink, and so that's what that was. But I'm just placing some sequins in here. They're kind of pastel colored. I feel like I got these from Jamie a long time ago when I was on the digital stamps design team. So I'm thinking that's where these ones came in. So yay, finally using them. And I think I should have put more sequins. It looks like I put enough there, but even though I put a lot of powder, like my anti-static tool, they still stuck, which, oh well. They're in there and you just got to shake really hard and they come down, some of them. So it's not the perfect shaker. It's cute still. It still shakes, but yeah, I should have filled it up a little more just in case. So I'm going to use my corner rounder. This one's from Creative Memories. I used to use them a long time ago. That's kind of how I got started too with card making. And I'm just going to corner round all these edges to give it like a soft touch. And so this card is pretty much done. I will add some ephemera here because I feel like it needed something else. And so I am just looking for my pieces and deciding what can I use. And I think that one is too much for this card, but I really like this pot. So I'm going to add that on this card, and the books would have been cute too. So oh, I'm gonna have to use that bunny with the balloons. That's really, really cute, but not for this card. And there's just so much. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out more cards here. So I'm gonna use that butterfly, and I decided to use my Weathered Wood Distress Oxide ink and kind of just give it some extra oomph. And just inking the edges here, and I try to make it, you know, do extra with these A2 card fronts, even though they are gorgeous as is, but I try and add a little more. And I have my A2 card base next to me, but I'm going to corner around that as well later. I think it just looks better. And I'm going to add some foam tape to my pot ephemera here. And just using some foam squares, just what I have in my stash. I'm going to ink blend it as well because I think it looks better not using so much white borders around the ephemera. You can fussy cut around them as well if you'd like. So I'm just adding a little bit of liquid glue to the back here and looking for my tweezers. There they are. And I will just add my ephemera. And how cute is that already? I'm also going to ink blend my butterfly so it can match, and I am also going to add some foam tape or foam squares, and I think it looks really, really nice. And lastly, I'm going to add my sentiment in the center of that opening, and I fussy cut my sentiment, and it has hearts, so you can color the hearts in, which is really fun. And then I'm using my chalk to give this bunny some pink cheeks and more pink in the ears, and here it is. So thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful day, and subscribe if you're not subscribed.